And there we go again. It's game number 2, Invasion versus Execration. Game number 1 was very short, 20 minutes. GG. Invasion just had this game absolutely in their hand at any time. So let's see if Execration can come back on this.
Yeah, and Invasion this time around, even though they have the first pick, they actually ban out the Ancient Apparition, which they themselves had last game. He had some pretty nice Ice Blasts as well, definitely helping out in winning those team fights. But then again, they just worked so well as a team. It wasn't like one single hero's effort at all. And Execration, they go for the standard Lycan ban, so I'm guessing to maybe even see the Doom banned out now by one of those teams or the Nyx Assassin.
Yep, definitely. But the AA, the first ban out by Invasion, like last game, it was such a nice tool in their hands. Like these Ice Blasts, like they were just level 1. He didn't even have the chance to reach level 2 on the Ice Blast. But wow, with 3-man hit on it, it's just, yeah, wow.
And actually, Ember Spirit was banned, so the Nyx Assassin, the Invoker, as well as the Centaur, or even Nature's Prophet, depending on what they like, they're
Or the
all in the
Doom.
pool. Yeah, the
The
Doom as
Doom.
well, so
Obviously, they
Invasion.
have a preference for the Doom, and I mean, it worked out. Like he won the man fight versus the Furion, one-on-one, safe lane versus offlane. He got that advantage there. Got like 2 kills on his lane. Like they got an early tower, and yeah, he was so much ahead in level and everything. So yeah, it worked out for them last time. They might as well just go for it again.
Yeah, they definitely can go for it. I think it's just a matter of whether they can actually go aggressive tri-lane once again. And they go for the Invoker, so playing it safe. So Execration, if they really wanted to, they could pick up the Doom now. But the Nature's Prophet is in the pool. They went for that as the second pick last game. So it's still a possibility here as well.
Yep,
And
it
it's
could work. They could go just for Doom Nature's Prophet.
yeah, they definitely could. It's just almost impossible to just predict the first two picks pretty much because the bans are so similar in every single game throughout the globe. So the bans are just taking out the strongest heroes. It doesn't even matter what strategy you want to go for. You just deny the two heroes to your enemies. So Execration, they're actually having quite a hard time themselves figuring out which of the two heroes left in the pool they want to go for.
Yep, they already take quite some chunk of their overtime, and I don't know, I had the feeling last game they didn't take it quite serious. Like with the Jugger pick and everything, I don't know, it didn't look so solid as it maybe should have been. Like considering this is a playoff and everything. I don't know, maybe they underestimated Invasion. But we've seen what they can do. There is a lot of potential. They had quite some discipline. You barely saw any mistakes. They're pushing their team fight. It looked really solid, so Execration has to really care.
I have to say it was the Invoker going Exort, man. Sure, he landed some nice Chaos Meteors, but that was about it.
Yeah, that's true. The Exort Invoker did not have any influence whatsoever. But Nature's Prophet is coming out.
Yeah, so they pick it up once again. It was remotely successful. Sure, he lost his lane, but he did help with a few tower kills at least. Just went for the rat, and as the game ended so early, the Nature Prophet didn't actually even have time to get his stride going. So Execration, they go for a Sand King now as well. So going for some aggression. And always nice to see a Sand King as well. Just such a high skill cap hero. If you play it like absolutely perfectly, just find those positions, blink in, mass epicenter, and just win a team fight alone almost.
Yep, definitely. But he has to get online. That means we're gonna see probably some jungle stacking coming out, and then level 2 Sandstorm farming on the Sand King. This is the only way to get proper levels up, like in a fast manner, unless you get early kills. So you're the only thing you're really interested in is get that dagger online, maybe some kills with it, and then the level 2 epicenter. This is so crucial on that hero. It's pretty much like the AA. The AA having it level 1 is okay, but you can't really do much with the Ice Blast. But then the level 2, it really starts to hurt. Until then, you just want to get this level.
Yeah, that level 2 epicenter definitely is almost the same like the Ice Blast. Level 1, sure it hurts, but it's nothing like insurmountable. you can just shrug through it, maybe use the magic stick, or maybe an early mech as well, and just not care about it. But level 2, just so much more damage all of a sudden. But the second ban's now Doom being taken out by Invasion, whereas Execration taking out the Naga, so they don't even want to have the remote possibility of the Radiance, just disabling the Blink Dagger and split pushing.
Yep, definitely. And Doom TA. The TA ban is pretty specific on Invasion. That's interesting, to be honest. They just don't want to have, I guess, the TA versus the Invoker. Maybe that's some mid preference. The Invoker, I don't know. Is Invoker? I guess maybe it's even, is ADTR playing in the captain's mid role? I don't think so. What was he last game?
I think he was. Oh, Imba was playing the mid lane, I think.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not 100% sure.
I was just wondering how much of a voice he has in the draft. Maybe he's really like, guys, you know, if Invoker mid, I just don't want to face a TA. So because this ban is really specific, and yep, on the other side, well, they already started banning out cores, so no Naix, no Naga, no Ember, and no pushing power by the Lycan. So they're not really interested in the support bans. All they want, they don't want to see specific heroes carrying this game for Invasion.
Yeah, they actually banned the Lifestealer the second game in a row. This time around, sure, the Nyx. I mean, if he rages at the time the Sand King blinks in with the Epicenter Burrow Strike, then the Nyx just takes 0 damage and eats the Sand King alive. So Execration, though, they get a puck for the mid lane, so they're going for the Sand King and the puck. Both are like playmaking sort of heroes, especially if the puck blinks in first, silence into Dream Coil, making it so that the heroes actually have to stay in range for the Sand King to get in with the Epicenter.
Yep.
So that's a really nice combo there.
Definitely. But puck is coming out. I don't know what to counter that. I mean, there's nothing to counter because you already got the Invoker in mid. So the question is now, I guess they come with another support up. I don't think they ban out, like, I mean, not ban out, I mean pick another core here. Because, look, Execration already used all their bans for cores, so why go in for it right now? They can just make sure they get the support straight.
Yeah, they could pick up the Dazzle if they wanted to, or if they want to go for the offlane, the Clockwork as well as the Centaur, both are still available as well. Although, I mean, the Stampede, it wouldn't be the best if you're Dream Coiled up anyway, so you can't really escape. But other than that, if you're not Dream Coiled, the Stampede definitely will be of help in both escaping as well as initiating. So, and of course, the Centaur being such a tanky hero,
Yep.
being able to just survive the initiation from Execration.
I'm surprised they are not picking it more often. I'm really surprised. Like in game 1 already, he got absolutely ignored. Not picked, not banned.
It's just...
Local preference, I guess.
Yeah, I think so, because I know in the Chinese scene it's hugely popular. And actually it's, I think the Chinese started playing it first, but of course Invasion, they go for the Nyx Assassin, so that's either going to be the offlane or the just support.
Well,
And
the Nyx
it's-
Assassin definitely helps, like, against the puck, against the Nature's Prophet, that's pretty decent. I don't know, like the Sand King, yeah, I guess. You can fish with the Impale to get him out of the Sandstorm, especially if you lack vision on him. So, it's quite a nice pick, but yeah, as I said, the Nyx also needs to get rolling in the game.
Yeah, it definitely does, but it's kind of easier for him just a little bit to get rolling because he does have that Vendetta. And even if he does get scouted out, it means Execration will have spent money on sentries, on dusts.
Yep, definitely. But look at the Marana pick. Now, we look at a Sandstorm, we look at Phase Shift, we look at Leap plus Moonlight Shadow, which might come pretty early out. So that means already for Invasion, they have to invest quite some gold into Vision. And these heroes are not easy to kill most of the time. So if Execration gets a nice start here, this is... I don't know, Invasion has to commit a lot of resources to get those heroes down.
They most certainly do. They're just so elusive. Like every single one of their 4 heroes actually has some form of escape method. I mean, sure, the Sand King Sandstorm isn't the best, but it still can save him like 50 to 60% of the time probably. So, Execration, I mean, just going for the elusive build. But then again, if any of their heroes gets caught with just a single Impale, he's gonna get bursted down immediately
Yeah.
with the Visage and Invoker being there.
But look what we got there. It's a Wraith King, and I like it. Like we had, I think this weekend, like the last weekend, we casted Wraith King in a carry position in Starlight of Semi-Series, right? And it worked out nicely for them. Like he really was tanking everything, and then whenever he died, the slow just helped so much, either to escape or just regroup and fight, or just, you know, pick up the rest, whatever is low HP. So that definitely helped. But that being said, now it's time for the last buns, and to be honest, the last bun here is it's pretty difficult for both teams. What would you ban?
Well, if I was Execration, I'd probably want to take out. Well, I don't think Invasion is gonna go for a jungler. So, given that Nyx Assassin most likely is gonna be on the offlane, guess maybe even taking out the Dazzle. I mean, it's
Take out
possible if
the
the Dazzle
Luna.
stays. Yeah.
Look at this. They actually think. I mean, it might be possible. The Wraith King in a support position and in a farming Luna, of course. That, well, might have been some nice opportunity there. And wow, they go for wow the Shadow Demon over the Bane. Like I would have thought, if anything, of a support ban, then it would have been the Bane, because they have a Fiend script, like after the Wraith King ultimate, for example, they have the setup into the arrow, into Puck, Waning Rift, into the Burst Strike. But wow, like they don't go for it, so I think the Bane would be here on the table.
Yeah, it might actually be, like you said. I do think the Shadow Demon is, in some regards, a bit stronger maybe because the disruption defensively would have been a bit better just for the Wraith King initiation with the Wraith Fire Blast or Nyx initiation. Just disrupt the target up, buy some time for the Moonlight Shadows, for the leaps or something of the sort. But Execration, they go for an Enchantress instead.
Yep, that's very interesting. We're so off with our prediction every time we cast C teams. It's pretty amazing. Enchantress it is. So well, there's at least another source of pushing coming out, like giving some nice auras to the team, but it makes Execration also kind of vulnerable, because at the moment there's the only thing that comes up very early is the magical burst, but when it comes to like later game, like the Mirana has to, I don't know, Mirana maybe the Nature's Prophet transitioning into some right click whatsoever, but right now I'm kind of afraid that Invasion has again the upper hand if this goes late, or later even.
It's gonna be kind of equal actually. Just it will heavily depend on how the early to mid game goes, whether the Enchantress finds some farm as well, if she gets the axe up, and of course the Nature's Prophet. I mean, I think if they have equal farm, it's still gonna be like 50-50-ish.
Yep, I guess, but we have to fast introduce the teams. Ninja Boogie is on the Mirana, heading already to the safe lane. BG1 is on the Sand King, heading towards mid. Obviously is Abang on the Puck, like about to probably, yeah, placing the ward here is Fox, and last but not least, still standing at the fountain is Iwi. He's probably gonna just be there to summon the trees, and that's it.
And for Invasion on the dire side, Snow once again will be playing the carry hero, this time on the Brave King, leaving FZ on the Visage to support him up, and of course even ADTR on the Rubik will also be forming the tri-lane. Actually he has Boots of Speed to start with once again, so might help out the mid lane early on, with Imba playing the Invoker, and the offlane will be played by No Name on the Nyx Assassin.
Yep, that's it, and we already see one ward coming out. Actually, it was the ward by the dire side, but it got dewarded by this nice sentry board here, which, yep, this is already a lot of gold down the train, and no vision in the mid, and now the Enchantress is denying the illusion rune which spawned top, and here we have two wards on top of each other, pretty traditional wards, both giving vision to the top rune, and so far nothing else is coming out ward wise at least.
Yeah, but there's actually sentry wards now coming out for the Visage. Well, Rubik is gonna pick them up, but the poor Visage actually bought them. He only has 3 tangos, and that's about it.
Yep.
Just pure support role.
This is
But
always
they know there's an observer ward, and they know there's his sentry ward as well, so I think they're gonna use both of their sentries. They're gonna get one sentry with the first, or maybe actually going straight for the rune ward, yeah. And nicely done, denying rune vision for Execration as well. So observer ward situation 1 for 1.
Yep, pretty much. Well, this is 50 gold, like to each of the supports, and well, it's pretty crucial to be honest. Like at the end, I don't know, Invasion comes out on top of here simply because they keep one observer up, which gives vision to the top rune, so at least one of them is granted there.
Yeah, and actually Rubik just being so far under the tower, or behind the tower rather, and this courier, if Invasion actually spotted out on his way back, the Rubik might go snatch it, but I don't think they saw it though.
No, like if, then he should have moved already, but yeah, it's not, they didn't really spot it, so
I really don't understand him waiting there whatsoever, to be honest, because he got rid of the observer ward, which was able to spot out his movement. So he actually could have gone for the mid lane, harass the puck a little bit, make the Invoker's life a little bit easier. But looks like Invasion are just gonna push it under the tower. There's a double creep wave as well, so they're just waiting for the perfect opportunity to get that first blood.
yep. But what I really like is here the tornado here in the mid. That is,
They're going in, the telekinesis will be there, Wayfire Blast to follow straight up. There's the slow as well, already used, but Soul Assumption will get the first blood.
Visage making sure after he had to spend even more money there, like that. Oh my god! And I think the Nature's Prophet doing some really nice move there. He's buying time with these creeps. Look at this. He's just delaying the push now, and there's nothing they can do.
Well, it actually might backfire because now it's almost a triple wave coming. I think his only motive was just to get into XP range himself there.
Yep, it might be dangerous, especially if they can open on him anytime. The slow into the pickup, like, and the stun by the Wraith King. It's really dangerous lane for him.
It definitely is, and actually last time Invasion, they used the Grave Chill at the same time they used the Wayfire Blast. But thank god the three of them didn't need that extra damage anyway, because the Soul Assumption does so much, but once again those treants just completely diverting the creeps, and no tower damage will be done like that.
Yep, but they will die pretty fast if they focus now on the treants.
Oh, the courier actually only on 20 life, oh, got upgraded just as Rubik came in.
Pretty nice timing there.
So unfortunate. Oh, mid lane, there's the Burrow Strike onto the Invoker as well. The Illusory Orb with the Waning Rift already used, and Puck does grab the kill as well with the right click.
Yep, that's 1 for 1.
And actually, Puck, well, he was ahead anyway in last hits. Now will feel even better, especially as the courier did not get killed. Otherwise, he wouldn't have had this bottle coming for him anymore.
Yep, but the bottle definitely helped. And now the question is, what's funny to be honest to see is that the Mirana is not quite harassing the Nyx out. Like, he's still full HP. He's still, well, he got 1 tango left now, and he's getting level 5 with this creep wave. So we're gonna see quite some timely level 6 on the Nyx. Let's say, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, with a bit luck.
Yeah, he's not getting like an obscene amount of farm, but he is getting the levels like you said. And actually it's quite surprising that he's been staying there for that long. I'm not too sure how much regen he has been eaten through, but he doesn't have a stout shield either, so those right clicks actually do a lot of harassment.
Yep.
Oh, actually Rubik, there's the telekinesis onto the Nature's Prophet. Will there be any blocks? No, there won't, but oh, counter initiation coming out, Burrow Strike up onto the Rubik. Enchantress is there with the right click, slow as well. Ursa Clap actually misses, so Rubik might be safe. Visage is coming in as well, and Rubik, will he turn it around? But Nature's Prophet TP is in, Fate Ball is to fly, but it doesn't matter, although Enchantress does fall down.
Yep, it's a 1 for 1, and
Mirana got solo killed by the Nyx.
at the same time, and this is Nyx level 6. I was absolutely wrong with my 5 minutes prediction. It is 4:30.
And it's rather weird that he got the solo kill without the Vendetta. Oh, Burrow Strike onto the Wraith King. He's dropping so low. He's gonna fall down. One more right click actually will do the job. Nature's Prophet does get it. Sand King has to run away in return, as does the Nature's Prophet. He's gonna get picked up, but there's not enough damage.
Just no mana to follow up. But did you see that, like, the last Thunderclap by the Hellbear Smasher was pretty much like the deciding factor, and in the second he did it, the Hellbear Smasher actually died, so very lucky timing there. So Wraith King goes down. This is even more crucial than, I don't know, like the Mirana dying solo there to the next assassin, because the Wraith King is the one that is supposed to carry this, so kills on him, they definitely matter.
Yeah, and actually there was rotation by the Nyx mid lane as well, but Moonlight Shadows got used and the puck would have been safe maybe anyway. So the first Vendetta gank failing.
Yep, definitely. First Moonlight out without any result except for, yeah, maybe just making sure that the escape is successful. And so far, teams kinda equal. It's 3 and 3, looking a bit in the graph already, like 1000 gold for Xctn here, and well, in XP we just have about the same, 1000. But now, this is gonna change pretty soon, because Axa is now trying to solidify this by just pushing that tier 1.
Yeah, and the one thing that is actually going heavily towards the side of Xctn is that even though Ninja Boogie died on the Mirana, she still has 35 last hits compared to 25 on Snow's Wraith King.
And they missed the last hit on the tower, like even though they had absolutely time for it. So now at the same time we see tower push coming here, but oh my god, Puck used his invisibility rune. But
Doesn't have too much mana.
Yeah, he doesn't have mana for a combination, not Waning Rift Orb. He has to wait 40 mana short of this.
So actually he can't do much, or maybe if a TP comes in, a few Magic Wands charges as well, he might be able to do all of his spells. But it's going to be really risky. Will he actually go for it? There's the Illusion Orb with the Dream Coil coming out. He's holding them in place. No, actually, he's still waiting in it. And he might go down. He doesn't have the ultimate. One more right click. Actually, Puck just gets the kill. And oh, TP in by Nature's Prophet as well. Rubik gonna get sprouted up. Illusion Orb is flying a few more right clicks. They will get the kill. But Vendetta up. Nyx Assassin looking for a counter kill. I think he's gonna get the Nature's Prophet. Vendetta hit Impale as well. One hero down. But is he in trouble now? Doesn't look like it, as Visage is there as well. But a 2-for-1 still.
Nyx to the rescue. At least he gets one kill out of there, like for invasion. That was kinda needed, but still, it's a 2-for-1 trade. Not too good. And yep, they also didn't get the tower. Not in deny range, but still, it's something they don't want. Again, the Wraith King dying.
There's Grave Shield on the Enchantress with the Impale coming out together with the Brave Fire Blast. That's Soulless Assumption.
Yeah, like if they would chase her in a normal way, like she already got 1 point in Untouchable, like that would be a hard task. But with the Soul Assumption and of course the damage of level 3 Wave Fire Blast, that's easy eat for Enchantress.
It definitely is, and actually Enchantress has 1 point in Enchant, 1 in Untouchable and 2
Oh my god, Moonlight Shadow is out, but they are seen by this sentry in the top lane, and yep, Puck's noticed that. He's like, hey guys, they all went back when I showed up here, so really nice ward. This ward absolutely crucial for survival there.
Yeah, it's always nice to have them wards placed, and that's exactly what they need to do against the Mirana as well. They cannot be caught off guard, because this Wraith King, he's not even level 6 yet.
But he will be. Level 6 is coming out with the next creep pretty much. Yep,
yeah.
There it comes. The siege engine was enough. So level 6, this absolutely changed the outcome of the potential next fight. Because with the Wraith King coming back, there's no fast bursting him down like it already happened 2 times.
Yeah, that definitely is the case. And actually, you were talking about in the draft that the Sand King probably gonna farm up the jungle, stack it up. But last they went for the Enchantress, I totally forgot to mention it, that it's never the most optimal thing to go for a Sand King as well as a jungler, because Mirana actually might be in trouble top lane. There's the Vendetta. Oh, actually initiates with the Impale, Brave Fire Blast as well, Mana Burn, Soulless Assumption, and Nyx Assassin gets the kill.
Yep, this time really nice channeling of the stuns, like the Impale into the Wraith Fire and then the Soul Assumption, just to make sure, even though the Soul Assumption came quite late.
Nature Prophet, Telekinesis up mid lane, they're going in deep. There's the Dream Coil onto 2 heroes, Invoker already breaks his, there's the Grave Shield onto the Nature Prophet, Soul Assumption, EMP, Invoker gets the kill, but Rubik does fall down. There's the Tornado coming out just as the Barrow Strike hits by the Sand King. There's by Carapace as well, the Courier on a suicide mission, but does survive. And they're gonna get the Puck Grave Shield, Soul Assumption Visage.
This is even dominating going their way. This really hurts. The Visage is gonna be happy. He was the one who had to suffer the most at the start, and this is now a medallion straight up finished by him.
That's really huge actually. The medallion early on provides so much extra damage.
And there was the deny on the top tier 1, so really nice TP there by the Nature's Prophet. He even used a normal, like a conventional TP instead of his own global presence, so yep. But it is always worth it, like 135 gold for a deny, definitely something you want to go for. And now, in mid, looks like they're grouping up to push.
Yeah, they want to go for it, but Ninja Boogie is angling for an arrow. The arrow actually will not hit the Rubik. Whew. I really thought he's gonna get caught, but a nice shockwave. Oh, EMP from the background, gonna hit 2. There's the Impale as well, and Enchantress already taken down. There's the Moonlight Shadows. Wraith King goes down, but there's the slow Puck. Has to escape, will fall down to the Tornado of the Invoker. 2 heroes down. And now Snow wants to go for more, but Burrow Strike is there. Ninja Boogie leap out and going after. Oh, gets the arrow onto the Visage. Visage is gonna fall down. But Sand King, Brave Fire blasted up, will go down. Cold Snap got used as well. Ninja Boogie with the Star Storm has to back off. The Familiar, so much damage. There's the Brave Fire blast. He might fall down. A few more right clicks is all they need. And the Invoker does grab the kill as well.
What a fight under 2 towers, and this is not over yet. They want to get the Invoker.
Actually, Tornado, EMP, Invoker gonna turn it around. Nyx Assassin wants to get the Impale. The Impale actually misses, but Brave Fire Blast sure does hit.
Yeah,
Brave King
and the familiar damage. Oh
This
wow.
Brave King just doing work suddenly.
Yeah, it's not just the Wraith King, like overall, I mean, they dove 2 towers. 2 goddamn towers, and they get out of it. I don't know, I stopped counting at some point, but like, the fact is, it's 8:13 right now. We have to look at the crafts. They're probably not updated yet, but yeah, Execration lost all their gold advantage. It's pretty much back to 0, but this will be even, well, I don't know. Now it's updating for Execration, and experience-wise, it's 2k now for Invasion. So, yep, XP-wise, they're definitely on the better side at the moment.
Yeah, and the XP arguably is slightly better than gold early on. I mean,
Yeah,
of course
early
it depends on how big the actual difference is. But just getting those ultimates up, like let's say the Wraith King, the difference between a level 5 and level 6 Wraith King is huge. And him getting the max level reincarnation as early as possible is exactly what he wants to do. Just get a 60-second cooldown on it. It's so crucial.
Yeah, it's also very demoralizing for the enemy team up because they dove 2 towers. Like, if you look at the tier 1 mid, barely took any damage. Like, they were just interested in those kills. It was endless fall from back. But like, that means for Execration, like in their head, it's like, oh my god, guys, like they can already dive themselves.
Oh, Enchantress runs into a smoke. There's the EMP Impale. Easy kill.
What an easy kill there. Like, she has such a low HP pool, and with magic you can take her down any time of the day.
Oh, and they're gonna Vendetta. They want to get some more in the middle. And Nature's Prophet is TPing top to just rat. But that means his TP is gonna be on cooldown. He goes. Actually, he can't make up his mind where to go. He wants to react, but Sand King Familiars are scouting him out. And will they go for the Impale? There's the Vendetta hit Impale onto Puck. Moonlight Shadows is coming out. Nice 2-man Familiar stun Tornado. Actually doesn't hit them. Burrow Strike onto the Invoker. Epicenter being channeled with arrow. Caught by the Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin will fall down. Invoker is on the run. Can he actually escape? He's quite fast, but doesn't have the Ghost Walk invoked, and actually might be falling down. The Burrow Strike. No mana Magic Stick. Burrow Strike.
Oh, nice one. Very nice one. Them jukes. Them jukes.
So in the end, a 1-for-1 Enchantress for the Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that they went for it. Again, another tower dive. Oh, that arrow doesn't connect to anything. But I was still surprised by this dive, because it was just those 3. Like, the reinforcements from mid, they didn't dive into the tower, and the Wraith King is farming on top, so it was a risky thing to do. And now, it was a 1-for-1 trade, but Execration, they capitalize on, I don't know, just the mere fact that they are more in mid at the moment, and yeah, get the tier 1 tower.
And actually that tier 1 tower was quite important, because now Puck has his Blink Dagger. And with the Blink Dagger, the Puck gets so much stronger, it's absurd to be honest. So this is a key item pickup for the whole team of Execration.
Yep, but now the Invoker is on a scouting mission already. But he's probably pretty soon seen, just because the trains are scouting now here, and
he actually backed off as well. Are they baiting the Visage maybe? I think it might be a bad idea. Invasion heavily outnumbered in the bottom side of the map at the moment.
yep. I think Invasion is just interested in getting that armlet probably on the Wraith King, and maybe even the level 11 before they fight next time. Oh, and in mid.
Yeah, they're going in Puck using his newly acquired Blink Dagger to get that kill. Double damage rune on him as well. The Wrath of Nature actually didn't even have time to bounce.
Yep, that was slightly overkill, like about 200% overkill. There, like Dream Coil used on one target, the Waning Rift, Orb, double damage, Nature's Wrath on top of it, and he could have even gone for more.
Oh, EMP with the Cold Snap. Enchantress gonna fall low. He gets his Nature's Attendance before, but goes down anyway. The Familiars did their damage.
Very nice. So after all, again, a 1-for-1 trade. 2 supports going down, and this Invoker hunting with his Ghost Work, it works out at the moment. And Invasion, they decide they want to finish off that tier 1 tower in mid.
The only thing for me is that the Invoker maybe should have tried to farm up just a little bit more, finish up the Orchid beforehand. But since they got the kill, they're gonna get the tier 1, hopefully now mid lane as well. And the Invoker already pushing down the bottom lane, so if they get those 2 towers, actually, that will be the Orchid as well.
Yep, and now it is deny or not deny. Yep, it is not a deny. Puck just a bit right click short to make this a deny. And now they will retreat, but nope. Sand King does not initiate. Now it is the question, Invoker, do they swap into that bottom lane?
I think they definitely want to,
yeah,
and
the Nyx Assassin already on the hunt here.
well, there's only one more gold, and Invoker actually has his Orchid now as well, so he definitely wants to go for the hunt. And Ninja Boogie on the Mirana might be an easy first target.
Oh yeah, they can die for it, but there will be a
Oh, the
response.
Courier, Vendetta Courier snipe. Yeah, they get it.
There
What
we
was
go.
on the Courier actually? The Ogre Club. So when Mirana gonna get caught out by the familiars. There's the leap already used. Impale does miss, but Spray Fire Blast does, and Soul Assumption. My god, that damage.
That poor Mirana just got obliterated.
Actually, no name on the Nyx Assassin went for a mech before getting the Blink Dagger, which actually is quite helpful if they want to fight early on like they are at the moment.
Yep, there goes tier 1, and I mean, there is a smoke on the Sand King, but I don't think they're interested in anything. And Enchantress in a really dangerous position here.
Complete man mode, he doesn't care. It's like, they
Yeah.
can't kill me.
Well, that's the problem. Like, untouchable on Enchantress is such a nuisance to anything that's like right-clicking / physical damage, but like these magical
Oh,
bursts
he's
coming
gonna
out-
get wrapped around. Nyx Assassin with the Vendetta. Orchid already on him. Vendetta hit. Impale actually hits the puck on the background. Telekinesis will be there. Actually, are they gonna get the second kill? Yes, they are. The arrow does hit the Nyx Assassin, but they don't care as much.
Yep.
Wow.
Talking about man mode going wrong. That's the perfect definition of it. So execration, I don't know, like sticking together, yes, but then I don't know, the Enchantress in the front lines for the sake of farming up a small camp, knowing they might be still around, I don't really understand. Especially because look at the warding. At the moment, like Invasion has absolutely map domination, especially in the jungle. They knew exactly where they are. But now, oh, I think Invoker wants that Sand King here. He's Sandstorm farming at the moment, but Enchantress is coming as well. He has no backup whatsoever. Yep. He's just scouting, and in the meantime, Roshan is happening.
Yeah, the Brave King can tank it up rather well. He has the armlet as well now, actually, and he's level 11. So level 2 ultimate. Oh, actually TP stop. Invoker. Nature's Prophet if he makes himself seen, but no, never mind, he TP's out.
Yep. This is an easy Roshan for them, uncontested. They even got the tools they need for, like Rubik stole the arrow. It's just, unfortunately, it's just level 1, but it's enough to stun Roshan up with the Vampiric Aura on level 2. Like, he didn't get too much damage. Plus, of course, the early medallion from the Visage. He started off this game as the poorest hero of all because they had to buy a second set of sentries. And, well, he ended up being one of the best after all, simply for the fact, I mean, early. Simply for the fact that he got, for example, the dominating streak on the puck. So it was really worth it for him, like stealing, kill securing. Let's call it kill securing with the Soul Assumption.
Well, I mean, I don't believe in kill stealing all that much. It's a pop thing, to be honest. It's kill securing, not stealing, like you said. I mean, in a pro game, it's if you leave it for the carry. I've seen so many times actually that they try to leave it to the right target and suddenly the hero escapes.
Yeah, we've seen that many times. So sometimes it's just better you just go all out and it doesn't matter who gets the kill. But I mean, in this case, I think he was really kill securing. But it doesn't really matter because even the Wraith King, he got his time, the time he needed, and now I think the Nature's Prophet might be in trouble. He has a mech. Well, that might help him, but if there's rotation coming, the Invoker's already scouting. There's no gem, as far as I know.
Oh, he wants the puck instead, I think. Come on, go for it. Man mode.
No, I don't think he wants
Well,
to.
if
He's
he
scouting.
goes, I think he's gonna die in return, though.
Yep. But the familiars could actually make the difference. And now, oh my god, now the puck knows. Now the puck knows. He just got, yeah.
Oh, actually, Orchid onto Enchantress with the EMP coming out as well. The Cold Snap was already there, and he goes down.
Yeah, this Ghost Walk hunting works out so easily. If they knew it, this was just the Invoker. I mean, there was the Sand King and the puck at the tower and the Enchantress, but they give up the Enchantress. Now the
Oh
Invoker
god, he has the
finds
double damage now as well.
a double
Orchid
damage.
off cooldown, puck. There's the Orchid coming out. Right clicks are there. Invoke into nothing.
Oh my god, look at this. Now the familiar
Familiar is
oh
actually
my
getting it.
The
Oh my
Familiars
freaking god.
finished the job. Like the puck tried to like phase shift directly after the Orchid, but he should have gone away with the orb, I guess. But yeah, that was kind of a misplay by the puck. He didn't expect like those familiars still chasing him.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate for him.
Oh,
To be
and
honest.
the
I actually
arrow.
thought escape.
The arrow
Oh.
blocked by the familiars. This is something I still hate, and I hope Ice Rock is changing it. Like, at least make the familiars being stunned, but them being absolutely immune to magic, like, or even stuns. It's, I don't know, I don't like it.
It is quite ridiculous that they eat the arrows. But one other thing is that the familiars, I think they shouldn't be affected by March of the Machines either. Then, because
Yeah,
it's
that's
impossible
the
to
ridiculous
play
part
Visage
of-
against the Tinker.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, oh,
Oh,
Invoker,
Invoker.
oh, solo kill on a Nature's Prophet, and I missed that one. Oh my god.
I
Screw
mean,
me.
Imba is quite Imba on the Invoker, I have to
Yeah,
say.
like his Ghostwalk hunting, it works out so nicely. It's amazing. Like, usually we see the Invoker Ghostwalking around, and I don't know, then they wait till the entire team comes. It's nice for scouting and everything, but he just goes full man mode. He got like, I don't know, 3 consecutive kills now, and it's 10-21 execration. I don't know how they gonna get into this. Now the familiar is just doing a bit stun harass.
They actually haven't been able to initiate, not even once.
Yep.
They always get picked off and just lose towers after that. But there's a Blink Dagger on the Sand King finally. So they have the potential to go in, but they just feel so overwhelmed that they're not even willing to try to go in for it.
Yep, I think now the familiars might die. Oh no, he gets an uphill miss. Now the first familiar dies, and the second might die. A miss again.
Oh, Ray Fire Blast is flying out. There's the EMP as well. But the Epicenter being channeled, BGO1 wants to go in, but he gets impaled. The Epicenter does no damage whatsoever. He was way too far away. And they're gonna get the puck as well. Might get the Enchantress. The Tornado actually does hit him. Ray Fire Blast about to cool down. They get the kill with the mana burn on the Nyx Assassin.
Yep, and we already have to look at the buybacks. Puck is short, and yeah, Enchantress Sand King short as well. This was so unfortunate. He was channeling the Epicenter. The channeling was done, but he didn't get in range for anyone because of the impale. So this was the perfect timing. This means a set of racks for sure. The only thing the Nature's Prophet can do is like, I don't know, go for
Orchid
something.
coming out, impale as well. Ninja Boogie gonna take a fall as well, just in case. And
Oh, this
GG
is-
gets called.
Yeah.
And actually Rubik got the Epicenter as well. I don't know if he's gonna get to channel it though, because this game is gonna be over before that.
Yeah, no, but the admin will finish it now. But again, game 1, 20 minutes. Game 2, 23 minutes. Invasion, just too much for execration. I'm impressed. The first time we cast Invasion, I mean, execration we had already the honor, like at least 6-7 times. And those guys always looked kind of solid. But now Invasion showing them an absolutely new gear of how to man mode fight. Especially the Invoker. Absolute nice performance, and that's it. It's a best of 3. Invasion wins 2-0. How's our next schedule? Tell me, Coacher.
Well, we should have He versus Strict for JDL Europe at 19 CET now.
Yep, that sounds like an idea. So, guys, I'm gonna leave the stream online. So just hang around if you want to see the next game. Till then, some nice music. We are Heflatv. I'm Heflamok. With me is Coucher. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you see, what you hear, then follow us on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. See ya there.